'Cause I see you score. What's good?
Что привело тебя сюда? Приветствую.
How to play Outlaw Rogue? Nice, nice. Outlaw's always the only rogue spec in retail that I really actually like playing. I think the other rogue specs were just kinda a bit too methodical, and I actually like kinda spammy specs in retail. And Outlaw just feels like you're just like constantly pressing something. And really fun gameplay in general, and like with the RNG shit. I don't know how it works right now. I haven't played after the talent rework, but I think it still has the same core mechanic where you re-roll the dice, right, for the buffs, and then you play around them based on what you get. But yeah, I don't know what keep it rolling means, because I don't know the specific talents anymore. The last time I played it was like BFA. But as far as I remember, Outlaw was like never meta in raids, which is why I never even considered really maining a rogue. Or even like a main ult or something. Because it's like 90% of the time it's Outlaw, it's Asa or sub. You always have 4+ buffs all the time. That sounds pretty good, no? I remember getting the 5 buff was like the jackpot or something. Pretty good 5 at the same time. Used to be at least. But having always 4 is like pretty insane, no? It's probably pretty hard to play actually if you always have 4, but it's not always the same 4 ones. I mean, it probably takes getting used to, but not actually that hard, I imagine. Might be overwhelming to begin with. If I were to guess. I don't know, I kind of feel like playing retail lately, even though I just lost the guild. And it's like nothing to do. But I do kind of feel like playing retail lately. I guess it's like the ebb and flow. I always feel like sometimes I have more drive to play classic, sometimes more to play retail, and it's like, you know, it changes. But for now I'm looking for a guild. Let's reset. I have too much XP anyway. Kinda overfarm. I mean, I was clean, but like, should have moved more. No bag. But yeah, mage is the best. I would need to learn fire mage. I haven't played fire mage this entire expansion, literally. I was generally discouraged because of like I used to play fire a lot in previous expansions. But now I started as arcane because that was meta, and then Frost was also decent as an alternative to arcane. And I only played arcane and Frost because they use the same stats. And fire had like completely flipped stats from like where you like haste versa, and Frost you need to like crit mastery. So I had like no gear for fire, so if I were to like sim, my fire sim would be like 20k lower than other specs, which is like a fuck ton. In other words, my single target would be shit.
No ar.
486 is pretty close to like people that rate Mythic. I think I'm like 488 or 489 or something on my main. But like I don't try hard much, as in like as kinda rate logging. I could probably have a bit higher item level if I got lucky and got a trinket, like if I was doing weekly bugs every week. But that's kinda CBA. How are those stuff set up when you make a new character? So mainly it's because this is not a new character. I just delete a character that has the same name, and then it preserves your UI. Because it's the way it works, it's like stored in your WTF folder with the character name. So if you delete the character and remake it instantly, it will have it saved. So if you wanted to make a new character and then delete it and make another one, then it would have the same UI settings. But also I have an add-on, it's called Level 1 Quick Setup. And if I were to make a completely new hunter right now, despite it having a new name or being on a different server, it would also have almost exactly the correct UI. Aside from a couple add-ons which it doesn't work on, that would reset position regardless. It's like you set up your UI and then run a command, and the add-on like stores the settings and then applies them automatically, so it does a bunch of stuff. Like for instance, it puts all my macros on the bars. So if I were to make a new Knight of Hunter, it would have all the skills on bars as well. My UI would be the same, but that's because my default LVI profile is set to load as default on any new character. What else is there? It's like RXP it works with, so it will select the correct RXP guide that I want. It does a bunch of stuff. You can either Google for level 1 quick setup, and then there's a readme file that'll probably explain it a bit better and how to use it. Or you can check on my Discord, !Discord. I have linked almost all of my like weak auras and add-ons and shit, if you want to check out. LVI profile as well, like if you wanted to, you could make the game look the same as mine without much effort if you just copy all the shit from Discord. But I know a lot of people probably don't like LVI, but I mean, you don't need to use it. I personally like it, but I know it's probably unpopular for Classic. A lot of people are Classic UI enjoyers. Okay, I'm not getting it back for sure on this one. That's the reset angle. But yeah, there's a tech you can do on new servers. What I do on new servers, like on launches for instance, is I have when you figure out what the name of the server is, you can go to WTF account and your account, and it's like I have multiple accounts, so that's why there's multiple folders here, but you just go to the one with your main, and then you can make a folder. That's like copy a folder from an old server where you already have characters and rename it to whatever the new server is, and it should copy all your characters. So if you make a character with the same name, it should have the UI. That's a common trick for like new server launches where you really care about like going as soon as possible after logging in. Okay, super turned Russian. Yeah, I was always Polish, so it's almost Russian, right? Basically, it's like one invasion away at this point. Gotta learn in advance. Yeah. Now I'm playing on Russia because it's an empty server, so I can do speedruns on it without getting interfered with. But it's an SOD server. Just like, it would be close to impossible to find an empty server that is like for this version of the game, but fortunately there's Russia, which is just giga dead.
Приветствую.
But it is a bit funny. And I also had to like fix all my macros so they work with Russian spell names, which was a bit annoying. And now when I want to go back to English, then there's a chance that some of my macros are like bricked the wrong way now. And I'll need to fix them again. Okay, gonna restart because no back, but I actually wanna kill some of these boars here. Because I don't like if there's too many of them. I don't wanna get cucked on the quest later on. Have some cat respawns if possible. I wonder how long today until we get a bag. But I feel a bit more like awake, quote unquote, today than yesterday. So hopefully we get a bag. We get a bit luckier on the quests, and then I can get a better time. Like, my dream would be to do under 40 minutes, but it's getting a bit much. Not sure how doable that is right now. About some like new tech or whatever.
Тебя слушаю.
How did it not get meleeed, bro? Oh, that was kind of bad.
Чем могу помочь?
Я польщена.
Unforced errors. Some could call it a skill issue. Yeah, what's up, bro? Chilling in RFC, AFKing. Peak classic WoW leveling experience, I see. Nice. Enjoying the world. The spirit of classic. Discovering. Yeah, what are you discovering? The prices for boosts? The whole name of like Season of Discovery is kind of funny when you consider that probably like 99.99% people don't actually discover shit, they just read from WoW like where all the stuff is. And what to play. Kinda ironic.
Приветствую. Ишну Далди.
Чем могу помочь?
Let's maybe not shoot the level 4 mob. That would end well. I wouldn't mind getting a bag on this run. Pretty clean. It's probably not happening. Yeah, it's pretty much over. I don't wanna loot mobs now. I see when you get to this part, I just kinda wanna book it. Would be a waste of time. Go again. Wonder how long today to get a bag. Yesterday, like the last 2 or 3 times I did this, we got the bag kind of fast. I remember on Nera there was times where I couldn't get it for like 2 hours or something. Like you're not actually that likely to loot a bag off of these mobs. It's probably like the biggest drop that any like new character looks towards though. It's one of the bags.
Я могу помочь.
Приветствую.
Unlucky. I missed Alliance. Yeah, I would for sure miss Alliance if I played hard. I mean, I kinda did when I played on the NA server. For sure. I don't know, I've always been an Alliance player. Like on retail, I'm Horde, but I also started Alliance, and I just went Horde because you were for sure like forced to go Horde if you ever wanted to, like look for a better guild, because like 95% guilds are Horde on retail. You kind of make it less important now with like the cross faction rating, but still, that was a major factor. But in Classic, I'm a big Alliance Andy for sure. Alright, let's go again. It's a pretty slow start anyway, so don't mind. I don't know, it feels so random. I think this is probably like 1 through 4 is the most mechanically intensive part of the entire speedrun. Just shooting mobs. But there's just so much, like every single mob you pull you can optimize how well you shoot and melee weave it. Without exception.
Я польщен. Приветствую.
How funny would level 2 speedruns be, man? Just pure RNG. You'd have to preset all the boars to be level 1, because it's a massive difference. I think 1 to 10s are fun in general. SOD even more probably, with more like power. And like low level speedruns are the only like speedruns that are kinda like reasonable to play. In reality, you know, 'cause like who's gonna do 1 to 60 on there, alright? But like pretty much anyone can blast a 1 to 10 for fun. Or even if you want something longer, then like doing a 1 through 20 is already like kinda long, but not like ridiculous. Even people like me, even like giga casuals. I mean, you saw this priest guy that uploaded his time to speedrun.com that I showed, right? He was like a 2 hours and a half level 10 speedrun on SOD. Or maybe it wasn't on SOD, maybe it was on Era, but you know. Even if you're not an elite gamer, you sometimes just get an idea to maybe do a level 10 speedrun, or just want to check what kind of time you got to 10 and then compare. That's why I also want to like resurrect the website, because it's so dead right now. It's a bit slow because I can't just like set everything up myself. I just kind of need to wait for like the to talk with the mods on the website about it, and it takes time because then they need to find time. But I set up Classic Era as an example of how it could look. And I think it's just nice, you know, do a 1 to 10 speedrun and check like what kind of time you got compared to some like records or something. No, noted. Not again.
Приветствую.
We'll just have to hope he doesn't continue playing. Some dude just logged in. Pogo.
Я слушаю.
Что привело тебя сюда?
Yeah, I have all my characters parked in Mulgarbor already, obviously. Ready to farm the GM of rats, if I can. I hate getting the buff from opposing faction week. It's so bad. Like the amount of extra bullshit that you have to go through is just annoying. Okay, he locked out. PvE gamer like I wanted. Nice, nice. Only real way to play the game. Got it over there. Every time I even think of open world PvP in this shit game, I get immediately annoyed, even at the thought of it.
Мир тебе. Приветствую.
Я польщена.
Okay, I think we restart. Kinda scuffed already. Pretty shit movement in the later half. I don't know, man. WCB not even out yet. Getting that shit would be giga cringe actually, holy fuck. Can't wait. For melee hunter, I need to get it. For haste. I wonder if they fix range hunter so it's not like dog shit in later phases. I mean, probably. But holy fuck. This is so bad right now. Like a meme build. What the fuck? I got stuck on this shit. Okay, whatever, I'm just gonna reset. I've never in my life gotten stuck on that thing. And I've done so many speedruns where you need to start at level 1. How in the fuck? Thank you, Disco. I am making sure that I get the good luck by hard forcing it. Getting a bag early on for money. So that's gonna be most of the resets. And I just fucking hope for the best. I need good RNG on 2 quests. It's not impossible to get like very good RNG on 2 quests in a row. And then we can get a good time. Well, the time's already pretty good, but like... Oh my fucking god. Not like this. Someone else looked in. They actually log out more often than not. I wonder if they like stash queue the server. Did you see that there's no one playing here, or? Then maybe he logs out.
Чем могу помочь?
Cursing your speech, man? What the fuck, bro? I thought that was text to speech for a second. I was like waiting for that shit to start getting red. Oh my god, why would you curse my speech on, man? It's hieroglyphs, dude. I don't know. Text to speech seems to be able to read all the fucking hieroglyphs anyway. Probably not. I don't know. You can read in the 40-page essay on TTS trolling if it works or not. What? Oh, it didn't even say. Wait, what? It said one word. $16K from VIP. Per pursue is like watching through all these boring speedrun streams just so you can farm a VIP. That's dedication, bro. Respect it. Auto clicker setup on clicking the box that gives extra points. Yeah, I think speedruns are really cool. I think a lot of people actually do like speedruns in this game, but it's just like very unpopular, so it's really hard to create a community around it. People mostly watch when it's an event. I would be down to organize some sort of like speedrunning event, but I feel like I just don't have the reach. At least right now. Where that would like it would suck if I tried to organize an event and then it's like 5 people playing. you know? But I would be down to like make one and comment, and even like if I make one and I don't play in my own event, right? Obviously, I think that's reasonable. But like I've been down. I've always liked like Kargas commenting on the events. Like obviously you have to say a lot of filler, but like you could say a lot of interesting stuff if you find some interesting POV and actually explain what's going on. You have more reach than Juno. You organize a ton of events. Oh, yeah, I guess. As in, like, I have more follows on the stream, but like, my stream is like giga stagnant in that sense. As in, like, if you look at the numbers, they're like going down. Like, I'm not losing follows because people generally don't like unfollow, but definitely like losing average viewers. I also stopped streaming consistently because I just like don't wanna force it anymore. But yeah, I guess that doesn't really matter how many viewers you have, because like what would be more important is to like I talk to, I don't know, a bunch of streamers that I know, I talk to a bunch of people from the community that I know, and I'm like, yo, can you promote the event? And then it's like most of them would probably agree because there's nothing fucking happening in this game. I think everyone is actually hungry for some content, it's just no one can be bothered organizing anything right now. Would you wanna play in your event or cast? Like I said, I wanna cast, I think. I think if I made an event, it makes way more sense that I cast. We suit up, you know. Again, whip out the suit and just cast. Definitely would need a co-caster though. I feel like solo casting is borders on like impossible. Are you going to play hardcore solo found? So hardcore is not even solo found, it's like self-found. If there was hype for it, I would for sure be interested in like racing or whatever, but I just feel like it's such an insignificant feature so late into the cycle of the server at the moment where SOD is peak hype that I just don't see SFHC be like any popular man. Like it's just gonna be dead on arrival. It's basically doing what the speedrunning add-on did. I mean, not speedrunning add-on, what the hardcore add-on did like years ago. Like, I don't know, man. It's just so irrelevant.
Я польщена.
Honestly, like I don't know if it's gonna spring any life, honestly, even in the hardcore community, let alone be like hype on launch. Like Blizzard's not even trying to advertise it, right? That it's coming. Like they straight up don't care. Winky's always good at organizing our event. Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of the guys that did the HCAS, they like organize like large events, right? Like I wouldn't want to go big scale immediately anyway. I'll probably start with organizing like a for fun event. Probably no prize, cause I'm a broke boy, so like I can't fund it myself, and I'm not gonna like find a sponsor. Cause like what? So like a for fun event, so it's probably small scale. But yeah, definitely would need to ask people around that like have experience, and also to make it like have a bit more reach that I'm organizing shit. Like having a speedrunning league would be cool. Like something like semi-regular. But that would get kind of boring after a while, after like the new fresh factor wears off, I imagine. I personally obviously would be interested in making like speedrun centric events. But I know like the general public probably really likes like the dungeon centric stuff like the HCAS was. But I would leave the HCAS type events to the people who actually made it. I think they want to go again at some point. I wouldn't want to like take over. I'll be down to like try to make something else that's like more strictly speed leveling focused. Okay, I'm not getting shit anyway on this run. Let me just see what you wrote, because it's a bit hard to focus on the speedrun and talk at the same time. It would be more hype if it was its own server, yeah, but like that, it's never gonna be a good idea to make it an own server, right? Because why would you split the community even more when hardcore is not like that popular already? But if it was a fresh server launch, then people would be interested just because it's a fresh server launch, like even just for a short bit. So like short term it would be cooler, but then long term it would make no sense. The server would be mega dead. Wasn't big, but it was fun, like the treasure hunt. But I also know that it's like, even if it's not big, it's sometimes really hard to organize that stuff. HCS was a speedrunning league, but not speed leveling. Yeah, but it was also a Giga RNG, right? Like, I was lucky kinda in HCS, I think, that I managed to win a couple in a row. But it was a bit like RNG in the end, if you could actually have winning chances. And you pretty much had no winning chances if you were in the Hunter anyway. Because like you had to like solo carry your entire team, basically. Because you have a different rule set every event. I mean that's like specifics that I didn't even think about the basics yet. If speedrun leagues will announce a class or a race a week before and you do unconventional ones? Yeah, I mean to make it interesting you would have to spice it up every now and then, right? Like Sart did the leveling, like random 1 to 10 leveling race. It's kind of fun. You just spawn a wheel and he rolled Night Elf Hunter. Or something like that. I was just like, oh fuck yeah dude. $300. That was kind of funny. Just had to beat Ampi. I started on the wrong fucking server too. I don't know who here even remembers that thing, but that was so good. Yeah, I mean team mattered a lot, but also leveling mattered a lot because their time to level was not that much, so most people couldn't make it to high level, right? So you were rewarded for speed leveling. Like the HCAS format was really good, it's just like favored Hunter a bit too much, I imagine. Like people who don't want to play Hunter don't have a good chance of winning whatsoever in that format. And if you made like speedrun 1 to 10, then it's like, I don't know, I guess Paladin is unbeatable. And if you make a speedrun 1 to 20, then it's like Hunter is unbeatable. So I guess the only why it makes sense is if everyone is playing the same class. Because like, you just can't balance the classes, man. But forcing people onto a class they don't want to play also ruins like a lot of fun for a lot of people for sure. Like even personally I would like, imagine I made an event and I would be like, yo, we play like priest boys. I was like, maybe I'll sit one out. Ban certain classes. Yeah, some classes are close in terms of speed to a certain level. I think you could even beat a paladin on a hunter, for instance, 1 to 10, if you got like lucky. And Blackmoss was there, but that's like one person per server that has any fighting chance. Because the paladin human speedruns, they're like kinda optimized because you get like a big RNG. Like they have like double bag, like sharpen stone deed, right? And then you like just fucking crazy insane luck to get like under 1 hour on a paladin, but like hunter is way less. So, like Night of in general zone is like way less RNG. Like you can have more consistent times as a Night of. I think black moss is there, because black moss is like a big difference. Oh fuck it, but I'm trolling again anyway. Let me read. 1 to 20 only warlocks. I mean, you could do that, right? 1 to 20 is a bit long. You'd probably want to start shorter formats, so to get people more interested without having them to commit so much time. I think more fun sometimes is if it's not you reach X level and you win, it's more like you have X amount of time to level and who gets the highest level. I think that's more fun because then you can like talk about what level are we gonna get by the end of the run, right? And it's like, you can like talk about it. That's in general more fun, I think. Sorry, I had someone to talk to for a second. Where'd I end? Oh, I'm so lost. We are playing Human Priest 1 to 60 speedrun. Yeah, dude. Think duos, but you only take into account the XP of the highest of the duo and you ban class stacking? Yeah. Wait, so, but if you only take XP of the highest and not like average of the two, then what about like duos where one guy is a mob dagger? Does that work, or do they have to be in party, which makes mob tagging not worth it? One hunter, one paladin? You don't have to party, but you can. See, that would be a mob tagging race. That would be one guy speedrunning and one guy mob tagging you. I'm pretty sure. Like double hunter. Or you said you ban class stacking. Maybe then hunter with a druid pocket healer or some shit. I mean, that would be really hard. Yo, what's up, Poo Poo? To theorycraft actually the optimal setup, which would make it interesting. Because, like, the first idea you get is you play a hunter with something that boosts it, but then there could be some synergy. Otherwise, like, I don't know, Rogue Pala has pretty good synergy, for instance. I don't think it would be faster than the hunter, but I don't know, man. Yeah, and if you have a mob tiger, then you only have like a level 1 or whatever, like level 4 dude. Whatever level you agree for him to level. Like, if you wanted a paladin mob tiger as a rogue, you'd want him to level to 4 for might, right? Stuff like that. I think might is 4. Hunter Pala probably doesn't work, because the Pala is in Elwyn. How the fuck do you meet? You waste too much time. That's kind of funny. I mean, again, having to find someone to duo with is a limiting factor in general. But I guess it's not that restrictive to like people who would not care. If you want to do the 4-hour race, you probably want to get tired level 11. I don't know if for 4 hours you don't get him to 11. I think 4 is better. Because 4 is really fast and then he boosts you. And level 4 character is still relatively useful against mobs that are like level 15 or so. Oh, you mean a dwarf hunter? No, but then you'd have to play a dwarf, bro. I think you just ban Danmoro, no? Because PTSD. I mean, I think in the end, the answer would be to switch up the formats. So you would do one race that's like, 1 to 10. You would do one race that's like duo 4 hours, right? You would do one race that's like solo 6 hours. Like, I don't know. Kinda you'd have to look at like who is actually even playing those. And maybe make some polls. Because why not? We love democracy here, right? But I think in the end that would be probably the key.
Что привело тебя сюда?
To make like a speedrunning league with like recurring events like every month or two. And you just switch up the formats and see who's like the most
И
well-rounded.
Алди.
All my homies hate free will and democracy. Where are you from, bro? Are you from
Чем могу помочь?
China or? I don't think I actually remember where you're from, insert. I probably asked before, but I forgot. Denmark? Oh hell yeah. Nice, that's a high roll. Democracy killed Socrates. I guess. They like voted him out as the shittiest guy in the city or something, right? Or like the thing they could do where they like banish someone? I don't remember. Exactly. I remember he was put in prison and then he was like rescued actually, but he was like nah bro, and then he got killed because he didn't want to get rescued. He got ejected for being the imposter. How to play for 300 registrations from 1 to 10 and non-being speedrunners. Yeah, I mean you would want to get as many people as possible, so in the end like there's only actually a handful of people that are like could be labeled as speedrunners, right? In practice. It's more about having a fun event for like people who just want to play, and then like the people who are sweaty and are speedrunners, they're gonna win. But everyone else can just have a good time, practice some way of playing the game that they normally don't, which is just like focus on speed leveling, right? And if you get a big enough launch, then like having like a fake fresh feeling is huge, right? Like the HCS got really fucking insane. Would be really hard to replicate that level of engagement, especially for like a leveling focused event. But like the event where you had like so many people at the start is definitely cool. But like initially it'd probably be Giga Dead, right? Like Juno's events, you probably had like empty zones for pretty much every server because you need to allow people to play on NA and on EU, right? Otherwise it's just like you can't like you lose so many people who will not want to buy a separate sub. So you need like one OCE, one EU, one NA server, and then suddenly like you have 50 players in 3 different starter zones per 3 servers, and there's like 5 people in the zone. Outside of Still, oh yeah, but it's still playing it. I think he didn't play in the end, no? I think he either forgot or like gave up or something, if I remember correctly. In the fight for sub. Yeah, he stopped at 4, yeah. People don't care about leveling if there isn't so goal after. I think the leveling events were relatively okay, but yeah, for sure, like having a goal, like clearing a dungeon at the end is definitely, I agree, for most people it's probably more like attractive. More of a video kind of guy myself. I lived in a literal battle with his dogs and told Alexander the Great to fuck off. Okay, I didn't know about that one actually. That sounds pretty based. Yeah, I think you kinda, if you're gonna do like 1 to 10 events or short events, then you need to limit it to class. And if you're gonna do no class restrictions, then you probably want it to be duo, otherwise you just like condemn someone who doesn't play Hunter to lose. Whereas duo kinda like pretend that maybe Hunter duo is not the best. And then it wins anyway, I don't know. Because there's not like easy win, it's not like you're gonna roll one class per event and it's gonna be great, right? Like some people hate it.
И что она?
Bro, what the fuck is this boar?
Я слушаю.
Neo, man.
Приветствую.
Because you want to have some level of integrity, but I also don't want to make it like too hyper competitive, because then it's still more fun, I think, for someone who, for instance, wants to play a class, if he can play that class and then someone else can play Hunter and beat him, but like then like tell him to play some class that he doesn't want to play instead, right? You know what I mean? Yeah, I think the compromise actually is like some events you just allow Hunter to be best, and then like Hunter players who win or have the highest chance of winning. And some events you like ban it or try to limit it. 1 through 6 I actually have zero clue which class is like best. I imagine Elwyn Forest probably. I just need to go again, man. I can't focus on speedrunning and like thinking about that actively. I can't do this at the same time. Like not this part, it's too hard. Restrict the starting zone. Yeah, that could also work. There's like infinite combinations of those ideas you could make. Like it's actually, you could make almost any type of like rule set with that. Have a 6 hours of leveling into duels tournament. Also adds dynamic go of XP for a good weapon. It's almost always worth to just get XP. People who think it's worth to go get professions or weapons are like delusional. Pretty sure. Ban melee weaving. What do you mean? The Hunter is so hard to enforce. Imagine you said you can play Hunter, but you cannot melee weave. What do you say? There's like dequip melee weapon, and like you cannot unarmed attack also. Oh fucking no, not melee weaving, but like no weapon hunter. Like you cannot have a melee weapon, but you can fist weave unarmed. Cause that would still be shit. Hell yeah, dude. Yeah, that would be a weird way to balance hunter. It would make actually it someone like to fucking play. Like imagine you pull a mob in Teldrassil, like the owl or something, and it reaches melee with half HP, and you just can't kill it. You just like you can't do anything to it. You gotta reset or find some like kiting spot. Add up time in each event? Nah, I don't think you wanna add up time because that like favors events where like it's a long event. Actually, everyone should have relatively the same time. But like if it's a long event and you save like half an hour, then like the short event where you save like 2 minutes, it kinda doesn't matter, you know what I mean? If you start adding up all the times, like you would just make points system for winning, right? Like first place gets 5 points, second gets 4 points, third gets 3 points, and then whatever type thing. I think that's just more, and then like you try to create some sort of leaderboard. That's a funny idea, and said I don't know if I would go for that because I think it would make it like just annoying. And then you have to go through VODs and like figure out if someone is not like equipping weapons. But it's kind of funny. I just want to avoid someone who's only good at Hunter winning based on 4 events. What the fuck, bro? That's personal. That's targeted against me. Obviously, would make the events so I can win all of them, yeah? Easy. What's the point otherwise? It's just to farm cloud. What do you mean? I'm kidding. Like I said, I would probably focus on commenting, right? Like if I were to organize the league, then sadly I wouldn't be able to play in it myself. Aside from like maybe exceptions where I would find someone to comment and help organize. Hunter is definitely not base or 1 to 10. I'm pretty much always in all those like HCS events. I was like level 9 or 8 or something and a paladin was 10. And then I caught up by like around level 14. Around level 14 you're like more or less even, because like after that they need to do the whole wetlands run and it kind of shits on their time. And you just start picking up insane pace with Pet and Darkshore. 3 hours. 3 hours would be pretty close. Paladin Hunter, yeah, like really fucking close actually. To the point where it's like kind of fair for those classes at least. Obviously everything else gets shit on. I don't know, I think it's a cool idea. Again, I have this like, it's kind of stupid, like it really doesn't really make sense for that to limit you from acting, but I always have this fear of like, what if I organize the event, right, or try to, and then no one is interested, and then we have like 5 players, right? Like that's always my main block to like do anything, pretty much ever. It's like, what's the point if it doesn't work? But then like if you never do anything, that's like same result.
Я польщен.
Getting a new PC tomorrow? Oh, hell yeah, dude. Yeah, I remember you were playing on some like shitty laptop, right? New Mage World Record coming? Let's go.
Что привело тебя сюда?
Yeah, game's addictive, gotta be careful. You're done with your PhD yet or not? Because if not, then it's maybe best to finish that before I start hardcore playing WoW again. Oh, so I can have a phone call. Alright, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, Tommy's run was pretty sick for sure. I definitely don't want to farm mage right now. That's just pure pain with like RNG. Main concept is that casters generate ridiculously OP, no chances to win as a rogue. You mean for leveling, or you mean for endgame, right? Because melee are like way better at leveling than casters in general. PvP. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know much about PvP, but I imagine fighting a warlock's pretty annoying. This guy just sits in meta. Good luck. Like he's healing more than you do damage to him. Or mage will just infinite kite you like always, and priest heals more than you do damage to him as well. Unless you burst him like CC or something. I don't know. I think I want to try doing some events. I know Lazimus also wanted to do some events, but he wanted to do probably like the more like the HCAS old style events with the other boys. But I think what I should do is probably get like a general like group of ideas of what the competition types could be, and just like ask a bunch of people that I know on like what they think is a good idea, and then like we get a bunch of feedback, and once I start talking to people, it will also give me more ideas on how to organize it as well, I'm pretty sure. And like I said, I can probably talk to Winky because he has experience with like organizing stuff. Yeah, I gotta start talking to people about that. I think it would work really well with the website being unlocked. Like if you could fix the speedrun.com website and at the same time sorta create like a speedrunning event or like a series of speedrunning events to try to like also raise awareness that this shit even exists and that maybe speedrunning is fun. Could help get you sometimes on the board as well. Also give you confidence in your ideas till people tell you they're good. Yeah, I think I like the ideas in general. If I like didn't like them, then I wouldn't even mention them in the first place. It's just I'm mostly concerned about the, like I said, like how popular that would be. Like I don't mean I need to make like the most popular event ever, but it will also feel very awkward to me if I went out of my way to make something and then it's like completely unpopular, like giga failure, right? That's a pretty convenient crit. That one too. Alright, let me not read chat for a second for this run, because I got a pretty good start, and see if I can get a bag on this one, would be sick.
Я прощаю.
I don't know how the game is coded even, but like leveling up resets your swing timer for some reason. How the fuck is that a thing, you know? Just random thought. I'm 18 seconds ahead. Scumming. It's crazy how shit the start was at that previous time. Like the level 2 time was so bad. Or 3, I mean. But yeah, I think it's GG. Unlucky. How's Church doing? I mean, he was doing pretty bad at the end. Last time I talked to him. But it was mostly because he was tired of the game. So hopefully he's doing fine now that he has some sort of detox. He said he wanted to quit, so I hope he was successful. Honestly, and that he's feeling better. I haven't really heard from him since the race. But that's fine, he probably needs to focus his mind on other stuff to feel better. Yeah, I think he's fine. He just had a bit too much of WoW and shit happening related to WoW.
Я могу помочь.
Что привело тебя сюда?
Alright, where's my bag, bro? It's been a while now. Whatever. Go again. My worst fear every time, if I decide to give up, but I'm still fighting a mob, is that I kill the mob after I decided to give up and it drops the bag. It is the worst case scenario. I mean, that doesn't change anything, right? Because it's not like it affects your odds of getting the bag on the next one in any way, but it just like fucks with your mental. Who the fuck is you?
Я слушаю. Приветствую.
Well, hopefully he logs off.
Ишмала.
That one miss that I got on this bar is I actually just basically made it immortal. Oh my god. I got a Russian name for miss or dodge, I don't know, whatever it is. It's so long too. It makes you really feel like you got dodged. Hard to not notice. Okay, if this guy doesn't drop, just reset. Yeah. I guess today is the day of no bag. Hour and a half already. He's level 2. Pogo. If he keeps fighting, it might be Jover. That'll suck. And now I also can log in, the mobs will be dead. Possibly. the guy is playing. Yep. So he joined a guild. Oh no, dude. That's not good. Probably means he's less likely to quit. 'Cause for whatever reason, people like just instantly log in level 2, 3 or something, and they just like stop. He joined the guild. How the fuck does he even join the guild on this server, man? There's like no people here. There's 26 people on Alliance. And it's 'cause someone found a guild. Oh, that's unlucky. Uh, I'll wait for respawns here. He's just that desirable, I guess. What does it say? I think it says twink. I don't know, it starts with T and it's 5 letters and then ends with a K. Like he's a role in the guild. I don't know what the guild name says. Oh, that's not good. If he gets to the spiders, then it's pretty fucked. Because the spiders are set up so they're all level 3. He's a twink on Femboy Friday. Yeah. So the only way this works, I think. Oh, is he gonna come back here and kill the mobs again? Oh no. I think so, he's just turning in the quest, right? The only way this works is he either logs out or you get a bag on like the next run. And just outpace him so he doesn't fuck with me. But it's probably not looking good. Unless he decides the server with 20 people is not for him. But like, I don't know how he found a guild. That must mean he knows someone or some shit, right? It probably means he's gonna level here. Eh. That's pain. Because it's not like a normal server where you log in and you get invited to some like random shitter guild within 5 seconds. Because there's like no one here, right? So I'd imagine it's actually like playing with someone. Pretty sure he got level 3 and went to the trainer immediately, so he might take the quest to get Chimera shot and just go for it immediately. Which would also actually ruin the spider cave immediately. It's not looking good.
Я могу помочь.
Oh, yeah, level 2.
Приветствую.
Can you hunt some bonk, please? Fuck is bonk, bro? Is it bar? I mean, I know it's not an N, I don't know how the fuck to read that shit. Like, bonk is wolf? Or. I mean, it's probably like literally read something like Virk, you know, but it's like, I don't know how to read, like he said, a moon glyphsman. Pronounce it bonk. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. I like it for sure. Alright, give me a bag. I can done bad. Alright, that's my bag. So I don't need to give the dude to these. Nope. Unlucky. I mean, I'll try going one more. People are usually extraordinarily slow at leveling, so there's a decent chance I still lap him. But that might be the last run actually. Until he fucks off, at least. I'm probably gonna go eat or something, and then come back. Hopefully he doesn't play too long. Oh, I love this miss.
Приветствую.
Чем могу помочь?
Diseased Merberb. Is that diseased bear? Like, how the fuck is Merberb a fucking bear, bro? What? Oh, cause it's in Niedźwiedź. Niedźwiedź. Oh yeah, okay, probably something like that. But I was just thinking English for no reason, but I should think like it's Polish. So that makes sense. Did you kill the flame dragon? Oh yeah, we did. Last week on... It was this Monday, I think. Yeah, I posted a kill vid on my Discord. Can link you one if you want. It's really clean for me. Did you get augury? No, no. I mean, I don't really need it for frost. It's like a fire trinket as far as I know, so I wouldn't even take it. Yeah, augury these nuts, bro. Oh. No, it's a trinket from Furak. Something, augury of the flame. So mainly the spells are from level 1 quick setup. That's a Zarant add-on. I have it on my Discord, you can probably Google it also. So exclamation Checkpoint Discord and try to look for add-ons on there, or Google level 1 quick setup Zarant. Z-A-R-A-N-T. That lets you set up macros on bars and then save it with a command, and then it's gonna auto-put them. Bars are always set because I have a default profile saved on LVI that always loads when I make a new character. And like miscellaneous settings for, like, for instance RXP font and shit is because it's not a new character, like completely new, it's a new name. Or it's the character of the same name that I had before. So I make a character, I set up my UI on it, then I delete it and then make one with the same name, and it saves like the font size, for instance, for RXP. So there's multiple factors, I guess. I think pretty much everyone on Frost is playing branch Borreliosis. I mean, now it's called Borreliosis. I think it's like Borrelio. I can't fucking say it, man. Borreliorelos. I think that's the. Wait, I got a bag? Fucking when, bro? Huh? Dude, I got so spaced out, I actually didn't even notice. Oh, but I'm gonna level up now from. Oh, that's so bad. From the quest, 'cause killed too many mobs. Alright, fuck it. We go anyway. If I get a shit time, I'll just want not to kill black mods. Because the guy's playing anyway, so might as well try. I wish I paid attention, fuck. That's so good. Like, look how long it takes to die now.
Что случилось в наших шкафах?
Well, that's on me.
Я слушаю. Ща.
Money should be good.
Приветствую.
There is a decent chance that I go to the spider spot. Oh fuck. And guy's there though, which will completely fuck the speedrun.
Приветствую.
Because he's still playing and he's level 3
У меня
somewhere.
только лучшие товары. Храни тебя богиня.
So like he has to be doing something.
Я слушаю.
Hate branch farm. Yeah, just get lucky, right? At this point, it's pretty easy to get, I imagine, if you just run with guildies who all have it. Cause like who doesn't? I'm just gonna get traded within like 5 rounds probably. Yeah, I still have the HC Hunter with the tier 3 6 piece. I just got AFK on it. Like I haven't played in a while.
Я польщена. Береги себя. Удачи, друг. Прощай.
On HC. I don't have a guild, I'll just pug. Oh, that sounds like pain, bro. I think pugging is like the by far the worst way to experience WoW. Like, it's just so bad, man. If you like playing retail, I would definitely play with a guild. Like, try to find one that suits your goals. Especially if you're into raiding. If you don't like raiding and you're just Mythic Plus, then you don't need a guild. Because you just find like a Mythic Plus group. Rather pack than find a new guild? Yeah, I don't know about that. I wouldn't be able to play without a guild. I think it's straight up unplayable. It wastes so much time. How is looking for a guild once painful? Like more painful than looking for a pug every time you want to play the game. Yes. It's no good, man. I think I gotta go. Chill. Gonna go get something to eat. Cause like this guy will fuck me over. Oh, of course I got a fucking another bag. How the fuck do I get 2 bags in a run? Like back to back. As in I either got 0 bags or I get 2. That's what I mean. What the fuck? Now if I get some cracked dynamic respawns then it's playable, but it's pretty cursed. Yeah, what the fuck, got a 3rd bag. No. Oh, why this run, man? Could afford like everything insta on a proper run, but this is like just cursed. Like, I don't think I can continue this. Now we can try for fun. Getting pretty good RNG on the spiders, but now he's clearing the inside of the cave. Okay, one of these 2 drops the quest item, right? Kinda YOLOing it right now, so I don't have anything else to pull after I kill this if it doesn't drop. Oh, for fuck's sake. Never lucky, man. It's already so bad. I hate it. Oh, it didn't drop again. Nah, okay, fuck it. I can't do a run like this. I'm trying to go for a run that's close to perfect, like I just can't. If 3 bags is cool and all, but like money is not that important. It's not a. I don't need to buy like a 2-handed weapon for 6 silver or anything in the city. And that guy is like griefing my entire zone right now. Like I can't play like this. It's over for now. I'm gonna go get some food. Hopefully the guy fucks off sooner rather than later. Then I need to fix the zone again, depending on how much damage he does to it, and then I'll stream again, try to get some more attempts in, provided he doesn't like go all the way and kill the rare as well. Well, that is unfortunately the beauty of classic era speedruns. If you try to go for like the absolute like pinnacle of your ability, is it literally takes 1 person on the server to make it impossible. Private layers when Blizzard. But I'll see you boys later. Hopefully today soon. Can I link you the speedrun servers when? That would be so fucking good if you could like make event servers, but like that's never happening. This is the Firakil Argatan, if you're still here. I think it's pretty clean from my side. I was like really happy that we killed it on a clean run. Because you know, sometimes you get a good pull, sometimes you get a bad pull, sometimes you die on the kill, right? If it just feels shit. Here's a good start to finish. So I'm very happy with this one. Good like high note to end the guild on. Happy that we killed the boss as well, and like actually killed it, and not like disband and not kill the boss, 'cause that just feels like you got defeated by the game. So it's nice. Anyway, hopefully see you soon. Bye.